One day, Brandon went to ASUS store and is interested to purchase the new ASUS ZenBook laptop. His friend, Bernice, told him that it is currently out of stock. Brandon is confused with it and curious about the material and production for the laptop. Bernice then started explaining it. First of all, purchase requisition is an internal document raised by anyone in the ASUS company to the purchasing department to procure goods. Next is sourcing. Purchasing department source materials needed, including metal, glass, plastic, lithium-ion battery and circuit boards. ASUS sources raw materials from more than 700 suppliers, including product assembly plants and component suppliers mainly from China. ASUS purchases raw materials through long-term contract with suppliers, includes terms and conditions of fixed pricing, delivery schedules and quality requirements. The long-term contract does ensure continuous materials supply for the company. To ensure good quality materials, ASUS evaluates its vendor through sustainable procurement standards based on factors for quality, cost, technology, delivery and service. Through the sustainable procurement standards, it is to ensure 100% responsible minerals came from qualified smelters and 100% new suppliers received ISO 14001 certification. After the vendor evaluation, a purchase order with formal request being issued to the vendor for materials needed. Purchase order information includes time, date, material with specified quantities. ASUS have many types of procurement. Subcontracting is the process of outsourcing a portion of the manufacturing process to another supplier, since ASUS works with product assembly plants and component suppliers. They also uses services. Procurement involves procuring services such as design, consulting or maintenance from third-party providers. After purchase order is issued, vendor will ship the materials that ASUS ordered, where goods will come into our storage warehouse. When we accept materials and goods into our storage warehouse, it is known as goods receipt. It is checked against the purchase order to ensure we have got what we ordered based on price, materials and quantity. After that, ASUS will receive invoice electronically from vendor. Invoices are checked against purchase order to make sure that you bill with what you have ordered, and check content, prices and possible arithmetic errors. The final stage in material management is the payment, where ASUS will pay their vendors according to what they have ordered and received. Information includes payment method, transfer medium, items to be paid and total payment amount. After the payment process, the materials management is completed. Brandon is very excited as it is so informative, hence Bernice explained further to clear his doubts. After having an idea regarding the material management, Brandon is also curious about the processes that ASUS company takes after receiving those materials. Therefore, his friend, Bernice, continues to explain about it. First of all, production planning, where ASUS will identify the bill of materials, where it is a list of materials that make up a laptop, including processor, memory, storage device, screen display, keyboard and so on. Also, ASUS will consider the routings to plan the materials production, including what, where, when and how. ASUS does consider the work center location involved for assembly, packaging and inspections to be performed. Next, the CEO, COO and marketing director of company involved in strategic planning will monitor performance of worldwide ASUS companies. Accurate forecasts based on trend, seasonal, and constant, to prevent loss of profit due to understocked and overstocked of warehouse. Next, information sharing regarding sales, marketing, manufacturing and human resources to the purchasing department to have better manage on sales, production and capacity plan. Then, based on forecast sales and actual sales information, which result in demand program, ASUS can plan the MPS and MRP for laptop production with specified quantities. In detailed planning, master production scheduling that focus on what, when and how to produce the laptop. In material requirement planning, where ASUS company will calculate net requirements and check availability. After that, production order is created and used to control ASUS laptop production operations and associated costs involved. When production planning is done, ASUS company will proceed with manufacturing execution procedure. But if the materials needed are insufficient, then company will need to generate procurement to obtain materials by scheduling to buy in from vendor. Then, ASUS tech experts will monitor laptop manufacturing process to ensure it meets the standards with high quality. But adjustments should be made due to factors of supply chain disruption, machine malfunction, quality, workforce and environmental issues that impact manufacturing process. Then, once ASUS laptops are manufactured to be considered as finished goods and received in warehouse storage, the company provides environmental-friendly green packaging, including book-shaped boxes for laptop contains 90% recycled pulp materials and more than 95% paper box to reduce single-use plastics. Also, ASUS provides lightweight packaging with increased transportation efficiency to reduce carbon emissions in transportation process. Then, ASUS company will generate material document, accounting document and controlling document. Next, ASUS has a global distribution network to distribute the products for retailers and online stores. Major distribution areas include Asia, North America, Europe, Middle East, and Africa, Latin America continents involving many countries worldwide. The final stage is order settlement, where ASUS company analyzes the actual cost incurred in laptop production through primary and secondary cost. ASUS check whether the actual cost exceeds the target cost to consider laptop selling price. After order settlement, the production process is completed. Brandon is amazed about the explanations given by Vernice, and he is also interested to know about the sales part. Vernice continued to explain for sale. After finished goods are distributed to ASUS retails and online stores, sales are conducted for potential customers to purchase the laptop. Therefore, Vernice continued to explain about sales. Firstly, pre-sales activity assist in the sales, distribution and marketing of ASUS laptop. Marketing strategy in ASUS for promotion that focus on age segment for youngsters in college and school, working population. ASUS will upload promotional videos on social media sites or traditional method of flyers and banners for new product launch. ASUS also organize national gaming events to promote brand visibility. Also, ASUS uses penetration estimation for new product launch, advantage of new innovation and features. For example, if a customer buy ASUS laptop, then accessories including mouse and laptop bag can be given as free or cheaper price to attract customers. ASUS has two distribution channel ways. Firstly is to sell products directly from ASUS stores to customer or third party that purchases items from ASUS, then sell it to customer. ASUS products can be sold through retailers, merchants, from e-commerce site to distributor and to the end customer. At this point, when a customer places an order, ASUS will check the laptop product's availability and issue the sales order, then ASUS will schedule for delivery arrangement. Next, a scheduled delivery document is created when sales order is issued. It performs the delivery process for picking laptop models with exact quantity and assigned date. For packing, ASUS identify proper packaging for goods, enforcing weight and volume constraints. Both integrates with warehouse management. From the scheduled delivery, goods shipment will be performed where shipping point for each line item within the sales order. The route is determined for transit time of materials and scheduling. After goods shipment is done, this indicates the legal change in ownership of the laptop products known as post-goods issue. It is the end of shipping process and ASUS will update shipping document status and general ledger account. Next, ASUS will generate customer invoice and update customer's credit status. There are many billing methods including delivery-based invoice where for each delivery, there is an invoice, collective invoice where many delivery, requires only one invoice and split invoice where one delivery, separate to many invoices. Lastly, the final stage of the sales order process is known as payment, where customer will make their payment according to what they have ordered and received for ASUS laptop. After payment, it will clear off liability and account receivable. After the payment process, the sales and distribution is fully completed. Brandon is so touched and amazed with the knowledge from materials management to production planning and Leslie's sales process. He thanks Vernice for the in-depth explanation.
Created using Powtoon.